everybody! It's D&D time.
What?
Well,
was
fuck me, I guess. I guess it's
Fuck
not
this-
D&D time. Jesus. All right.
What?
Quackerjack time? What?
Not
All right.
D&D time? Why? What happened?
We were
We
just
don't
attacked
know.
by a dog.
Oh, I coughed. Fuck you.
Oh, that sounded like a dog. It genuinely
That
sounded like a
kind of-
yappy dog.
Bear, why are you calling Andrew a bitch right now?
Because I do it every day. And today I wanted that to be how the stream starts. I'm
Happy
choosing
Valentine's Day,
violence.
everybody.
Zach slits his throat.
No, he's not allowed.
He's not allowed. His patron
I have had an
sausage.
entire monster today. Fuck you, that's why.
Oh no.
Entire
Everyone
monster.
just tackles Zach to the ground, Secret Service style.
Get down, Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, no. I can't believe you do this. Quick, punch him in the dick.
God damn it.
Smack his nuts! Smack him!
Smack in his nuts.
The dice rolling for dumb
Two
things has
daggers.
already began
Oh, I
happening.
just took 2 daggers to the nuts.
Ooh.
Ferris!
Why doesn't it
The Foskin thief, they strike again!
Oh,
For
yeah.
flavor's sake, I'm going to say that since you want to be stabbing with both daggers, all your piercing damage comes from one, and the necrotic comes from the other.
We're gonna say for Flameheart.
Excellent.
For Flameheart's sake, fuck you, Zach.
I think it's just it only says 2 daggers because I specified in the name that it was 2 daggers, but since I only get 1 attack, it's
Yes, but I don't mind
One
saying
attack.
like it's one attack with both hands.
heck yeah.
Like if you want it to be that way, it's your brain. Oh, I don't know if Night Eye works right now. We're gonna have to see because I had to remove Dan Green's voice because he's very against AI in all forms. So I don't want to be a dick. All right. Anyway, what happened last time? Someone recap. No one knows.
We
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Go ahead.
grabbed it.
We got ambushed.
All right, so last time on this episode of Korlands,
Last time
Beautiful.
on Dragon Ball Z.
we escaped to the royal's home, who found out through us that Rabbit Boy had been doing things he wasn't supposed to be doing for far longer than they thought they had been doing it. And they got mad and they decided they would take care of Rabbit Boy, but on our way out, Rabbit Boy surprise attacked us. We had to fight off the 3 cannon dogs, and we collected their corpses after defeating them.
Arf, arf.
Yes,
Bob's
but he
collected a lot of
escaped
one in
through
his
a
stomach.
portal.
Cat ate the head off one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you guys did some shopping, which most of was off camera, and half and half, I'd say.
Yeah. To save
And-
time, but we did speak with Matri's creator and his uncle, who decided that we could use
Founder.
their boat. Founder, not creator. He's already
Matri,
created. He was just
re-alived.
He was rediscovered.
He was re-alived.
rebooted.
And after you do all your shopping, the uncle, who I forget if I've named... Oh, no, I know I did name him. I did name him because it pissed you all off because his name was Jimothy.
Jim.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that as
Oh.
well.
Yeah, now
And oh god, I do hate it.
And now we're making like Rio and searching for some sailors.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I was
the,
headed.
before you do, Uncle Jimothy thought that it'd be nice to take you to see your new ship.
He's
Uh,
everybody's uncle now.
and the thing is, I'm going to let you guys have a little bit of freedom here. You get to pick which one you want.
Whichever
Oh,
one
no.
is not named
Decisions?
Jimothy.
There are 3 on here. You get to take your pick. They're all about the
My vote's on
same.
top. Top right.
Feel free to zoom in and get a look for everything.
Absolutely what I'm trying to do. But my character sheet is in the way. Die, character sheet, die.
I got a lot of guns.
And thus Sark was no more.
Oh!
Do we need that
Realized
many
we were going to be
weapons?
crossing the ocean, and Sark was like, nah.
Do we need a lot of weapons?
We have Bubs, the ultimate weapon.
I'm assuming that for each. Wait.
You can see all the cannons.
I'll say that the cannons aren't necessarily on there. He will sell them because you don't need that many. But you should keep 1 or 2.
I was
Yeah,
going to
my-
say, it would be very dumb to go on the ocean and not have cannons.
I have an idea.
Why
So
can't
pick
I
a-
see anything?
Pick a color with the pen feature and just put a check next to whichever one you like the most, and then suppose that is how we can decide.
Can you not
I
see
can't-
much?
There we go.
Okay.
No, I got it. Now it's loading. It
Okay.
wasn't for a moment.
Good stuff.
Honestly, I'm struggling with understanding. You said there's how many different types?
There are the 3 on here. The top right, the top left, and then the bottom right.
The bottom right
Okay,
is just the
these are
different levels of
Different
the ship.
levels?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Honestly, I don't think we need a 4 or 3 level ship. I think the 2-level ship is fine. So
But the one on the left doesn't leave much room for Bubs. Below deck, that is.
how big is Bubs?
He's a Drake.
we already discussed this. He was a big boy. He was like a person and a half wide because when we went through the tunnel, Dakota said that the tunnel was just big enough for like a person and a half and
Yes.
therefore could fit Bubs.
Bub's is a large horse, both sides.
But it's a giant ship. It's even if it only has 2 floors, it should be big enough for
But-
Bubs.
But the stairways that go below deck on the left one are narrow. I think at least. Can you confirm that?
They all look like they're about the same size on the stairways.
They're all about the same size. Bubs would have to squish in, but
Thank you for
Keep in
clarifying that.
mind,
he'd have to squish in no
guys.
matter what.
Keep in mind that it's not gonna be just us on these boats. Like, my little husband is going to be help sail, but we're supposed to be finding a crew to actually.
Yes, and the larger the ship that we get, the bigger a crew we have to have.
And note that the bottom one, or the top one, the top right, the 3 setting one, the bottom
Yes.
one is like an angle wheel and a half tall
Oh.
because it's storage.
Oh, so the hold
It's
is
an
cramped,
angle wheel
is what
and
you're
a
trying to
half
say.
tall. I
Yeah.
love that we are measuring in angle wheels.
Heck yeah.
So
It's a very short thing because she's only 2 feet tall.
exactly,
Best unit of
it's
measurement.
you mostly slide boxes in through the hole on the center, and then push stuff around.
This is the one that I like because it makes sure that we have space for all of our people, sleeping positions, food that we're gonna need, as well as whatever treasures we come across.
Actually, I'd say 2 angle wheels then. It's short enough where you kind of got to hunch down if you're a person size. It's not a full thing. It's mostly used for like somebody go down there and get like this or that. But it's not a full-sized one like the one on the bottom is.
People like Matri would have to actually maybe not go on that one if they experience back pain.
If they experience back pain.
Also, do think about length. They're squished in the
Length?
progressive, like the progressively with each ship squishes in.
Wouldn't we need a narrower ship in case we came across situations where a big broad boy ain't getting through?
Well, I'm just saying that is the thing. I'm making it
put
known
in
that
my rope or ship.
the top left is longer, the top right's mid with the third deck, and the other one's tall and scrunched in.
Top right does also have rowboat capabilities. My penchant
Yeah.
for rowboats aside, that is going to be useful.
Goddamn rowboats are back.
We are the rowboat boys after all.
We are.
Well, it comes with the like because it has those little rowboats. We can send. We have an escape plan. We're not
That is-
doomed if the ship sinks.
That's where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
And plus, it's good for recon purposes as well.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So far, there seems to be 3 votes, so that is majority. Get fucked, the rest of you.
Oh no.
I'll wait to let them down gently.
No. But yeah, this is your ship then. It has a name, but there's nothing etched into it, so feel free to rename it. It's currently named the Smythe. It's like a vague, like the Smythe family ship.
As long as it's not the Jimothy.
No.
How do we get rid of our drawing?
It's okay, because after that, you're told about you're told that there's 2 places to look for sailors. There's just down by the docks, and then there's a bar at the end of the at the end of the city, near where all the gates are leading into the land and the outer docks that you'd go to, that has a lot of sailors. Like, that's the go-to dive bar.
Mm.
So
So.
there's either going straight to the docks or going to the bar.
Yes.
I say bar.
Same.
All right.
Does anyone else want to go to the docks and try their luck
I'll
at the
poke around
docks?
to the docks.
I'll
Okay.
go as well.
You'll go to the docks?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so Ferris and Ingo Will are going to the docks. Zatch and I,
Ark and
where's
Zatch
Matri
are going
going?
to the bar.
Heck yeah. Typical
I'll
man.
follow along to the docks.
All right. We'll do the docks first. Just give me one moment.
We're about to use Matri as a giant flask.
Just free potential booze if you gear up with us. Joke's on you, it was a lie. Matri's not actually a flask.
If only we
Aged
kept the
to
tanker to sobriety.
You age to perfection inside of our companion.
Unlimited booze. You
Hate
can
that
have if you're drunk.
sentence.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
You are a bad person for having just said that.
Who said what? I
I'll
was not
take it.
paying attention.
I'll take it.
Aged to perfection inside our companion.
Oh.
I am an agent of chaos. I have accepted this role.
Are you sure you're not the one who drank an entire monster before this?
I have. Never mind. Don't need to talk about my problems here.
Is there something you'd like to share with the class, Sark?
There will be absolutely no sharing. These are mine.
All right. We'll go down to the docks first then. It's a very
Ooh.
I suppose the question is asked, do you go at night or is this the next day in the morning for the docks as opposed to the bar?
I would assume it would be the next day because you told me I slept.
Did I?
We're
Yeah.
not
Oh,
there.
that's right. You all technically slept. This would be the next day,
I
so
didn't.
you'd be shown the docks.
I didn't sleep.
But you said you were going to the bar, not the docks, and we're doing the docks first.
I know, but I'm not going to the docks and I didn't go to sleep, so that means I could be at the bar before you.
How dare you?
You know,
You could be anywhere.
That's a valid thing. Ingowell, Montry, and
Ferris.
Ferris.
Ferris and Bubs.
And if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna
Bubs.
be slowly moving folks onto the map. There's just a bunch of people.
Ferris.
Ooh, that's a pretty map.
Yes, I found a very nice. I think it's drive-through RPG. Guy does
No.
some fantastic shit, and even has little NPC generators.
Nice.
This is super cute. I love this. Immediately goes for the exact person I was looking at too.
Locked on.
Just think, what does Ingowell do here? Just walk up to the Aarakocra?
And
Walk
what
up to the cock.
The Aarakocra.
Aarakocra, bird people.
Yeah.
I know.
How do I erase this little silver mark I accidentally made?
You
go
gotta
to the
select it and then delete it.
if you go to the third thing, the little drawing, and click clear
Got it.
drawings. Yeah.
What is this person?
That is, he is currently sitting on a crate, smoking.
Okay, but what is he?
He's an Aarakocra.
Okay, it's kind of hard to tell from just the little icon, so...
You can zoom in real close.
He has wings, yes. He's a birdman with wings, big wings, as opposed to the birdmen that are on the boat with no wings.
Yes.
SMR can
Birdmen
have
on the
wings.
boat with no wings? What?
Yeah, the
Oh my
two
God.
gray birds on this ship.
Oh, they're owl people. Okay.
Yeah, but they don't have like proper wings. Whereas this guy has like fancy wings and
What's
arms.
this look like?
This is it's another construct, like, not like Matri. It's made of, glass.
I should have gone to the
Oh, it's one of the glass ones. Fuck yeah. I've seen those, but I'm not there.
No
Yes.
bird wife for you, Sark.
I don't know, maybe you convince them to come with you and I seduce them on the boat.
Hey, if they come with us, they could end up becoming a bird wife husband.
Hey, Months at
Quit
Sea does
enabling.
things to some people.
Especially if I...
I'm going to
Sorry.
approach this Aarakocra person,
He's,
and I'm going to greet them in a friendly manner. Hello.
howdy. How can I help you?
Do you happen to be a sailor?
Indeed.
Okay, we are looking to form together a crew. That way we can cross the ocean to insert name of city that I forget the name of.
Telbury.
To where? I'm sorry?
Telbury.
Telbury.
Telbury. We're looking to find a crew that is willing to sail over to Teleberry?
Well, most folks around here just got all their jobs back. There might be some folks over by the trading tents that need work, but I'm just on break after loading cargo. We got the word to start getting everything ready for when the docks open.
Oh, so you're already hired onto a ship?
Aye, indeed. Gestures to the one behind him.
Oh, that's
Steal him.
unfortunate.
Steal him.
So, what does that ship do?
Oh, that's the well, we mainly focus on weapons transportation between here and Delbury and Oregard.
Ah, I see. You've been with them for long?
Oh yes, a few years. Got really annoying that couldn't leave the damn dock. He is very tiny, unintentionally so.
I
I'm
was
glad.
just zooming in on him. Why are you moving him?
I'm trying to fix him, but he's tiny. I get.
I'm glad that you were able to get your job back.
Me too. Was about to have to just try to sneak out the city.
Oh, that would have been awful. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Well, do you have anyone that you can point me towards who might be looking for some work?
There's a goblin over there selling a couple of constructs. Gestures behind him. There's some turtle folks behind me that I haven't noticed what they're doing, but they've been staring wistfully out in the sea for a while. Might be sailors, might be travelers.
Mm,
Might be both.
Might be both. Says to the to this guy who walks up, see what's going on.
I'm gonna insight check on him because he looks kind of shady.
Grandma's judgy.
A little bit.
All right,
He
insight.
is in the business of trafficking constructs.
Said weapons.
Oh,
The construct is
the-
just moving boxes.
It was the goblin or the turtle
it's the
people that he
goblin.
said.
This is one of the few parts of the city that has sunlight. That's why he's wearing a hood. He is pale as day.
Pale as day?
Or
Yes.
pale as a marble
Pale as-
sidewalk.
Okay. I was like, day is not pale.
So he's shady in the sense of shading himself.
Oh.
But he's got a hood.
Grandma don't care. Grandma's still judging.
Damn hooded folks.
Grandma's like, you have
Whoa!
I am 2 feet tall at a dock of an unfamiliar place. I'm going to be watching everybody.
Someone needs to be watching Grandma and make sure nobody kidnaps her. Is kind of pocket-sized.
Our next mission: rescue Grandma from kobold
the-
traffickers.
It's
Cobalt
like the
thieves.
merchant from Resident Evil 4. He opens up his coat pocket. What are you buying? It's Ingowill on the inside.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it, and I'm going to start headed back towards my companions.
Who've been standing next to this fine box of fish. Probably rotting fish.
Ew.
Why rotting if right next?
Because they've
is
been
it
there a while. This place has been locked down for a week.
Why is there a baby Yoda?
It's one of the things that you can get, so I made one of them blue.
I assumed it was supposed to be like a Verdan or something.
Yeah, it's like a little dude.
It's a
That's
little
fine.
dude.
I looked at it. It's like that's a baby Yoda.
Yes,
Well,
It's a little dude, all right.
I think it's like named Force Baby or Wizard Baby or something. I forget.
Oh,
Ingo Will respects people's employment too much.
She does.
Well, I talked to the bird person. Apparently, there was a goblin selling some constructs, which feels weird, but it is what it is. But apparently, a lot of people here looking for work. We just kind of have to find people who aren't already signed on ships. So, yeah, apparently there's some turtle people not too far from here that might be interested, but we're not quite sure. But other than that, we're just gonna have to ask around.
Did they tell you where we could find them, or is it just wherever?
They just said the port just opened up and a lot of people are desperate for work, so
Do we divide and conquer?
sure.
I'm just imagining that.
Just kind of keep an eye
Nah.
out. It is the docks after all. You never quite know.
Bubs is with me, isn't he?
Oh right, Bubs. I forgot to put Bubs on the thing.
How could you forget my golden boy?
He has
how
an
could you
icon.
forget Fat
He
Spyro?
he has an icon now, so I forget about him. Normally he was Spyro for a while.
God has forsaken Bub.
Yeah, I need to make
Just try not to scare anybody away with Bubs too much.
Like you need to worry about Bubs when I'm around.
Oh, I know, but people like to make assumptions very
What?
easily.
Wouldn't having Bubs be essentially the same as taking a dog with you to get people?
Very big dog, very dangerous one.
So you know to hire the first person that runs up and goes, "Puppy!"
An easy way to lose a hand.
All right, so I'm gonna go this way.
I'll
You
go
guys
this
can
way
go
then.
whichever way you would like.
Matri, are you coming with me, or are you going to investigate on your own?
Question for the group of us.
I will accompany Ferris.
I can't control Bubs! What have you done to him?
I don't know. You should be able to control him. Let me.
Question for the group of us. We are recruiting people, but like,
Why is the image for him in my character info bio? I wake up, I put on my cowboy hat. Who did this? Wait, he's
Oh,
normal
there's
now.
two Bubs. This is
Who
getting out
did
of
this
hand.
to my boy?
Oh, I almost just blacked out. Jesus.
Did this to my boy?
Can you put Bubs on the thing? Okay, there we go.
Was that you?
It's not his token. It's just his little icon. It's for you.
Thank you.
I put my cowboy hat on. I wake up.
Okay, well, I'm going this way. You guys are going the other way, I believe you said. So,
You have to post that out of context now, DM. You know.
I do.
You know
Yeah.
this.
but yeah, like, question to all of us. Like, how are we?
money or transport. Some people will sign on just for transport to be able to get to somebody somewhere else.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
true.
I asked. Sark doesn't like that answer.
You can probably convince someone to marry you and work on the ship.
Yeah.
It's so
I will let
comfy.
Barris and Matri go first.
Yes.
Ferris.
I am going to do what check would that be for seeing, would that be a perception check or an investigation check? See if I can find someone who may be looking for work.
That would be an investigation check.
15.
Um, you asked around, and most people are like, well, most they explain that most people have already had jobs or whatever, but the people that wouldn't be having jobs would be over at the stalls, probably sitting around, obviously sailors. You know, that kind of, they'd have the look and they'd just be in line
She got the.
Did they tell me where the stalls would be?
over here. Along with, if you just want to hire automated work or whatever, which the guy kind of elbows them, seeing Matri, and is like, you can go to the goblin selling constructs.
Beware the goblin.
I'm going to ask around. Okay, so do I know who here is someone who looks like they're looking for work? Is that the goblin or is
This
that?
this is the goblin. This
I'm
guy
gonna ask
seems
the
to just
goblin
be
last.
talking with them. And there's a dude over here that looks like a sailor, and there's a dude that here looks like a sailor, and this lady with a guitar. Everybody else seems to be moving about doing things.
Matra, do you want to take one? I'll take the other.
Sure.
Oh my.
I'm gonna head to these two first.
Okay. They're
I'm just
not
gonna.
necessarily together, they're just sitting in the
I know. I'm
same
just going to
spot.
address them though, like together, like excuse me, you two.
The halfling looks at you and nods and goes, "Howdy." And the other guy just, "Yes."
Howdy to you as well. We are searching for a crew for our vessel. We're heading to Telbury, and we like to know if we could employ your services aboard our ship.
Yeah, the human nods and goes, "All right, what's the pay?"
Guys, what did we say the pay was?
We did it.
I assume we
Very,
established this
very
beforehand.
much avoided any talk of money doing this beforehand.
Yes, we did.
What's the common like pay around here? Like, I
Would that be an
mean,
insight
I'm
check?
sure there's like advertisements posted up in places, people looking to hire haulers, workers, and stuff. Right?
The low end would be a gold a day, and the high end would be 2.5 to 3.
And how long was our voyage?
2 months.
That'd
So
be
60 gold per person if we do it at the low end.
Well, two would be kind of the middle ground, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If the low end's 1 and the high is 2.5.
Yes.
We could probably afford 2 per person, right?
It would
How many people are we
be
realistically going to need to hire?
For the
As many
ship
as we can.
you chose,
a gold 75 would be the halfway point.
let me double check. For the ship you chose, 4 people just to be safe, but I think you have Gabu, so. Well, you think you have Gabu.
Gabu offered their assistance, so
Did you ask Gabu once you got to the ship if he knows how to sail that?
you said
No.
last game that Gabu piped up that they knew how to do it.
He lived on rivers and stuff for most of his life.
Well, the ocean's just a big river.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh, what was the joke?
Big, violent river.
Sure. Okay. About 4 people then, counting Gabu.
So, are we agreeing on 1 3/4 or 2? Per pay.
Good talk, guys.
Oh, listen, I'm not at the docks. Sark hasn't agreed to paying anyone.
Sark intended to seduce sailors.
That is exactly Sark's plan.
All right, well then Ingo will. Before
Yes.
we split up, what would we have agreed to as far as what we'd offer pay wise?
A gold and a half seems like a reasonable amount.
All right. One and a
If they
half
can
per
prove,
day.
if they can prove to us that they are worth more, we can consider it. But I feel like a gold and a half is a good starting point.
The human thinks about it for a minute, rubs his chin. It doesn't sound too bad. And you're going to Telbury?
Yes.
2 months, Telbury. Kind of starts mumbling to himself, thinking, and the halfling's like, I want a bit more than that if you want an actual good sailor.
All right. What
Oh,
can you do? Prove your worth.
I've sailed more ships than you can think. How do you want me to prove my worth? Sailing,
What
unless we go out.
can you do?
I know how to rig, I know how to patch up, I know how to cook. I can do the whole shebang if you need me to.
175.
Hmm. Roll the persuasion.
Ooh, good. I have proficiency. This is good news. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Eh. Oh God. That's 8.
Listen,
Uh,
I know we're not there, but would Satch and I be able to roll to see if
no.
there's any additional persuasion if they mention that we're part of the
They.
team?
Wow.
He also got an 8. Hmm.
Did nobody roll well?
Okay. They nod, shake your hand. All right, then you got a deal. When you need me. And where?
I know where the ship is docked, right?
Yes. You can give them the gist.
And yep, I'll just give the details.
Give me one moment. I'm trying to figure something out. That's not working. Okay, now it's working. As they walk, they start to walk off behind you, and you feel something bump into your back, and they just keep going.
I'm going to check my pockets.
Whatever gold you had on you's gone.
I'm going to show the empty pouch to Bubs and just nod, like, go.
Uh, let's see. Bubs takes a few seconds, sniffs it, and is off. And
I am going to give chase.
you give chase, and this is a busy dock. Especially because toward this way is where like fishmonger stalls and stuff are. So you're getting run through. You're doing the whole like Uncharted running through the city chase.
I'm going to try and sort of hop my way across the tops of the stalls for a better view. That's going to be acrobatics, right?
Yes.
If you will allow it. My dex isn't too bad, alright. Okay. 13.
You're about to jump onto like a wooden stall rather than one of the tarped ones when you hear a crash in the distance, and then Bubs comes dragging the halfling back, hang on, there's a phone going off in the other area, uh by the scruff of their collar. They tried to jump over a stall and fell, or through a stall and fell, and they just give you a sheepish grin and hand you back the money, and
For that, I'm just going to say, I'm not the best at math, but I think that almost 1,500 gold pieces is not proper payment for what we agreed on.
no, you're probably right there.
I work with some dangerous folks. You try this with any of them, you're going to be glad that my Drake here only grabbed you by the scruff of your clothes.
Bubs drops them, and it's just like, all right, I'll just leave, and we'll never talk about this again. And they are gone. They're gone again. Just off running.
Good Bubs, good puppy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a little scratch from the face. Give him a rub.
Good old fashioned belly
bubs.
rubs.
Rub the bubs.
Other guys like, name's Anders. Uh, I'll take that price. I ain't gonna steal your shit. If I don't get a better offer, I'll be there tomorrow.
Thank you for not trying something similar.
Yeah, probably should have warned you. I see that happen a lot, and I always tell somebody about it, but nobody ever listens.
I'm not in the business of trusting people as it is, so it just comes naturally.
Fair enough. And he heads up and gives you a thumbs up and be like, I'll be there when things open up that morning.
1 out of 4 complete.
Let's go.
Yeah.
1 out of 3.5 complete. Let's
How
We have Gabu. That is all we need.
Matri.
We have Gabu and we have Anders. What more could we ask for?
Where were you? Where were you during all this, or were you just by Ferris watching? Matri is away from the sounds of it.
Might have gotten pulled away.
I just muted myself.
Oh, okay.
I was under the impression that Ferris and I sort of divided to conquer, so to speak. So I think we were in the same vicinity, but each enacting different plans.
Okay.
I would it be more of like an insight check as to sort of determine what folks might actually be interested in working?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do an insight check then. First.
You notice this fellow, and you could try to steal like other sailors over here. Like they're just moving boxes and stuff, and then these folks are coming and putting them on the ship, and this lady calls out to you and goes, "Hey, you look like you could use some friends."
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. seen this one before.
That sounds so mean.
Okay. I would like to
So,
cast an alarm spell
Okay.
centered here.
Okay.
And now I would like to intentionally set it off.
Okay. It the people in this stall, which were just selling like some trade shit, just fuck. They cover their ears, they lean down.
And if possible, like mute it to just like a background noise type thing. Less of a huge blaring.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
So it's still going. And I will say, attention, those seeking work. Brave adventurers are needed to mount a daring expedition across the sea. Top-notch pay with added bonuses. Come seek me for your service.
Matre just clickbait the entire time.
Number 7 will surprise you.
This guy starts walking over, and this lady, you hear her again going, hey, friend, if you want workers, you can buy some right here, and they'd be right up your alley. In fact, she comes up behind you and pats you on like the leg.
You own workers?
Oh, no. Well, yes, but not like you, my friend. You seem of the enlightened type. What's the word? Yeah, sure, enlightened. These fellas, they follow orders. They just do what they do. They don't really do the thinking.
Rude.
I see. So you are the brains of the operation.
Yes. I get these folks up and running, and then I just, I send them off to do the good work for the good people. In fact, you can see one of them over there working right now. She points across the dock. Can't see shit, but you saw it earlier. You saw one of the constructs. It was one of the ones she was selling, moving boxes just fine.
What is your typical rate of service?
Well, you can buy them outright for 200 gold. They last about 3 months before the magic starts to, go out and they don't work so good.
I am confused.
What? What's confusing?
Are they out of character? Are they robots?
They are.
Or-
You are an ascended construct. These are just constructs.
I see.
Like
Got it.
that's the differential. It's like they're powered and they'll run out if you don't
I
refill
see what you're
them,
saying.
essentially. Yeah.
How do you provide control over the constructs
Well, you see,
during the time of rental?
she reaches into the box on the table where the stall she's at, and pulls out a set of wrists, like bracers, and puts it on, and then turns to this one and goes and just gives it a few orders: walk back and forth, turn around, jump, and it does as it's told. You wear this, it does what you want.
And the bracers, there is a set of bracers for each
Yes.
construct?
Yes.
So you
Although,
cannot easily control multiple at the same time.
okay, so if you order more than one, I fiddle with it, and it works on multiple ones. You got to tune them to it. It's like a day's work for me, which is fine, because if you buy in bulk, you get a discount.
Arcana check. Just to understand a little bit more. That probably didn't work. That was
Yeah,
bad.
no, you're just like, they put the magic and they make the magic connect to the other ones and them, and it all goes off one.
It's very okay.
It works.
Mayhap I can figure this out later.
Yes. You're not thinking about it. You're just processing what she says and goes, huh,
How many people were we looking for?
3
4.
or 4 if you don't count. But
4
Goblin.
total. 3 now.
3 now. Yes.
4 total, 3 now. I will consider your offer, but I do have other people approaching that I would like to speak to first.
Indeed. Just keep me in mind. And
Very good.
and this fella will walk up. It's a
No matter what it is, I say, hello, humanoid.
it's it's a. Is there a difference between dark elves and drow in D&D? Or are those
I
the
don't
same?
believe
No,
so.
dark elves are drow.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a dark elf, and he just nods and goes, "I'm here for work. I'll work whatever, as long as the price is good. More if it's
What
shady."
more if it's shady? I
Yeah.
wish it were shady, except we do not have deck umbrellas on the ship, so it will not be very shady.
Right. By shady, I mean illegal.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, I don't know of any statutes regarding the legality of deck umbrellas out in the open seas. So
Ferris, help much.
Hang on.
uh um what sort of remuneration would you seek?
Standard pays at least 2 gold. I'll take that. 2 gold a day. I'll pay for my own food along with the supplies. And I
2 a
might.
day and you cover your own food expenses.
Yes.
That's probably fair. We can swing that. Would you prefer to work? Would a creature of your inclination prefer to work in uh, the cargo hold, the more of the depths, or are you comfortable doing deck work?
I'm good at moving cargo and cooking. I can do deck work, but not for too long.
I think 2 gold a day. This is out of not speaking, but I
Yeah.
do think 2 gold a day is perfectly fine if he's handling food stuff. I will extend a hand and say your name.
Name. His name is Bergeron.
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 B.
Bergeron.
Spell it.
BER
Yep.
GERIN.
Oh, okay. That was actually close to how I thought. Um, we didn't set up a meeting time, did we?
Morning of your departure, if they don't get better. Morning the docks open up at the place, at your ship.
Tomorrow
Was
morning,
yes,
essentially.
yes.
Okay. Bergeron, you are hired. That is a acceptable rate. We will see you tomorrow morning at the dock which hosts the Smythe.
Of course. I will
Excellent.
be there, barring better employment.
Excellent. I hope you. I wish you luck in finding a better rate of employment, and otherwise, I will see you there.
He nods, and you see him walk over here and just kind of start. He was fishing before, so
You
he's
just tell him you hope he finds better.
I hope you get
What?
paid better than us. Bye.
Well, it would also be considered rude to say, "Well, I hope you don't find anything better." You know.
I mean, yeah.
That's fair.
You
Like-
know,
I will. Having thought about it, I will approach. Did the woman state her name at all?
No.
Okay. I will approach her if she is. Is she in? Is she distracted in any way?
Nah.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
Yelling at
Then-
passerbys.
Then I will simply walk up to her and say, "Will you instruct me on how to recharge these devices?"
Oh, of course.
if she sells those, wouldn't she still be there the more future anyway? So in case we don't recommendation, we could just buy them last minute.
Yes, technically, but she nods and goes, "All right. So I sell the recharge crystals, but you can get these anywhere that makes constructs. Not like you constructs, but you know, these folks." And she walks up and literally pulls a chunk out of the back of one, out of the one's lower back, and there is a perfectly made like I want to call it a mana gem, but I don't know if that's
Okay.
a thing in but it's essentially that, yeah. And goes,
Okay.
you put one in here. I sell these for about 50 gold each. Again, about 3 months of power, give or take. You have it work day and night, day and night. It'll be 2 or so. Yeah.
50 gold each for a month. Or 2 months.
3 months. Three months.
3 months.
They're 3-month charges. The 300 gold for it is for the actual construct more than anything.
I thought you had specified 200.
Just gives you a smile. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm hoping, Pete, you forget. Fine, 200. You've broken my leg. You've beaten me down. She drops to one knee and she goes, "Fine, 200 it is. Jeez, you don't gotta bully a woman trying to make a living."
Wait, did she just offer us cheaper and you corrected her?
No, she offered 300.
Oh, I thought it was 50. And I'm like, wait a second.
No, the recharges are 50. The little
The
mana gems.
recharges are 50.
The thing plus 1 is 300. Well, 200 and then 300 and then 200 again.
Do the constructs have names?
Nope, you get to name them yourself, and they'll respond to whatever you name them.
Excellent. I will take 2.
All right. 600 gold that'll be. I mean, 400.
400.
You beat an old goblin down on that price. And she you want one each, or you want me to make a single one?
For the bracers?
Yes. They do fit
I
over. They do.
Believe as long as I can control them separately from the same bracers, I think I would prefer one set for both.
Yes, you can. Super easy. You just make sure you name a. You have to make sure you designate which one you're talking to.
not a problem. If you have to, I would also purchase ahead of time 2 of the recharge crystals,
Ah,
1 for each.
fantastic. 200 gold. I mean 100 gold. 100 gold.
Thank you.
And she gives you that. She gives you a little box with the 2 gems in them. It's nothing fancy, but it does hold them. And once you're wearing the thing, the 2 constructs
Matri's
look at you.
goal is clearly to have an army of constructs.
Yes.
It hasn't even rebuilt Aurum yet.
I know. My brain is still occupied with our poor Aurum.
We all know that Matri's endgame is going to be a giant construct body for Orm to pilot. Like Voltron.
Just make a Gundam suit for Aurum.
The question
Exactly.
is,
Exactly.
what category of creature is this? Is this a familiar? Is it a sidekick? Probably a sidekick.
Yeah, probably.
That makes the most sense. Oh. Oh, that's cute. Do they have any like any innate skills or abilities?
They have
Like, would they have like athletics or
physical. They have
Yep.
a proficiency in like physical things, and
Okay.
they would get like +3 and move in like anything revolving around moving.
maybe a familiar?
They wouldn't have any real like wisdom, whatever. It'd be all the physical skills.
Oh, okay. They would essentially be like an iron golem, sort of,
Yeah,
except humanoid size,
yeah.
not large. Okay.
I thought they were made of glass.
They are.
Wait, are they
But
made? They're made of glass?
It's not like breakable glass. It's like see-through. I am eating.
No, but there is literally a construct called a glasswork golem,
Oh, is there in this?
That is
Yeah.
true.
and
Yes.
they are medium size. So perfect. 2 glasswork golems. Excellent.
I did not realize those were in 5e. Okay, then yeah.
Yep. Beautiful. Okay, excellent. One is I will be attuning to the name Castor, the other Pollux.
Beautiful.
Castor and Pollux?
Oh, Gemini.
Making notes. Sorry.
I see what you're doing.
And I'm not going to worry about stats. Excellent.
Yeah.
That is 3. I have done my part.
All right.
Too bad, because we're still hitting up the bar.
Yeah,
That's
there's
fair.
that, and Ingowell. Is she still doing something?
Yeah, Ingo
I'm
will
gonna
do.
approach the 2 turtle people who are looking out at the sea and just kind of strike up a friendly conversation with them.
Oh, they're happy to talk. Oh, hello, little one. For
These
you,
not
for
turtles?
you more than anything, they are the Tortillans from WoW.
Okay.
We're telling.
I go, oh, hello, little one. We're just looking out and enjoying the sights. People are fascinating, you know.
That's nice. You're a large fan of the sea in general, or is there just somewhere you wanted to go specifically?
Oh, yes, we've been waiting to leave for a bit.
Where are you trying to head to?
Oh, just anywhere but here. We don't really have a destination. It's all about the journey getting there.
Well, we are looking to cast off over to Tartan here soon. And we're currently getting a crew together, but we're not really transporting too much. So if you were looking for passage,
Mm. The one on the right looks the other one, and she nods and goes, "Oh yes, that'd be a good idea. What would you need us to do?"
I'm not really certain. I think my friends are currently getting, capable sailors and such. But just figured since we're going there anyways, if you needed, transportation and such, we probably could provide it.
Hmm. Well, Belle, that does seem like a good idea. We have been looking to get. Where are you going?
Tartran?
Telbury.
Tailberry.
Oh, we've never been there. Oh, the big city. Oh, the big city sounds lovely. Would you require payment?
To be honest, I wouldn't really even know what to charge. We're not exactly experienced in this regard.
They talk amongst themselves for a moment and be like, that's a 2-month trip. You know. We'll give you 200 gold and we'll pay for our own food.
I think that could be taken care of. Just try not to get yourself hurt or anything. I'm sure you're capable swimmers, but I know the sea can be kind of crazy sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I remember leaving the beach as a little one years ago, swimming out into the ocean. The other one shakes his head and goes, "Darling, you were a freshwater egg." And she just
Just gonna
shush.
smile sweetly and nod. We'll be casting off tomorrow, and I'm gonna provide them with the location of our ship, and where it's docked and such.
We'll be there bright and early.
Wonderful. And with that, I will kind of poke around a little bit more. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to convince too many sailors, and they've already convinced some sailors. So honestly, at this point, I'm just kind of poking around trying to find people who would pay for passage to Talberry. So
Nice. I like that.
since we're going there anyways, and we've got some space, I'm gonna do a search around and try to see if there's anybody else who's looking for passage to Talberry. Not sure what you want me to do for that, but that's what I'm gonna currently do. I imagine we could probably pick up maybe 2 more passengers without any issue.
Give an investigation.
Oh goody, one of my best rolls ever.
Such, we're not allowed to send these people off without us anymore.
You can't find another soul that needs passage. Everybody seems to either already have it or are just not leaving.
That's unfortunate. Oh well, I'm gonna kind of start headed back with a little bit of a sigh.
All right. Do you good fellows meet back at the fish cart?
Sure.
I assume that's where we're meeting back up.
Who the heck is this red-haired dwarf with a bagpipe?
Hang on, I'm off the page.
Red-haired dwarf with a bagpipe?
It's in the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh,
No.
he's the closer, if you get close to the ship, you'll hear him playing loudly in between laughing drunkenly.
Sounds amazing.
While yelling at the other people working. You can't tell if he's the manager or if he's just an asshole.
He's supervising.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will meet everyone back at the cart. Waiting for the other. I will be sitting here waiting for the others to arrive while they finish up their business dealings.
Good. And you'll all finish at roughly about the same time. And you'll all end up like Matri will come back, two new friends in tow.
So what are these?
Matri gestures to either and says, "This is Castor, and this is Pollux."
They give a short bow.
Well, I wasn't able to find any sailors, but I did find a pair of very nice turtles who paid 200 gold to get passage to Talberry. So, at the very least, that will help recoup our hiring costs. Wasn't able to find anybody else who needed passage, though. So, we'll just let Sark and them know. That way, whenever they go out, they'll be aware of what we've accomplished, okay?
Excellent.
Absolutely nobody interacted with this small bean?
No.
Listen, it's too late.
Purposely
It's
didn't interact because I knew
it's
you wouldn't be here to be able to interact with it.
it's too late.
Yep.
And
No more wives for you.
but all right, I want to clarify. It has been a day since the last session. No one's seen Zach. That's a little worrying.
What do you mean no one's seen that?
Zach
Zach's
is-
coming
I
with
didn't
me to
come
the
back
bar.
last night. That's
Fine.
why no one's fucking seen me.
Yeah, Zach did not. Zach went for a walk and disappeared since that night.
Huh.
Then
And
what? But my
and
blood.
you're not going with Zach, although Zach will Zach be here?
Probably.
Zach
alright.
said they were going to the bar.
Yeah, they've been there for an entire night. And the scene transitions over to
What a heavy drinker.
a big bar.
Where I want to be.
Sark
Sark
just
goes-
vibing.
Sark just goes to
Alone.
seduce people, winds up finding a drunk Zach.
Is that a
Have-
shark man I see on the board?
Who knows?
There's
Is
a
there Prince Sidon here?
And not for if you guys end up joining up. But yeah, you have come to the Ragged Fin Bar and Inn. Yes, it's intentional.
Finn Barn.
And
Where is he? I'm trying to
you're
find
at the
him.
bar.
Well, I'm at the bar.
But where
Nice.
am I?
You're outside at the
Oh,
very bottom.
at the
Because you're coming in. I'm letting you choose what you're
show
doing.
me. Oh, that I have to find myself. Oh, there I am.
You blend in, okay? It's a little shadowy.
Find
out.
yourself.
I do. I was like, where am I? I'll just be in the light then.
Some of these people
Oh.
are weirdly sized.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix that.
Thanks. I know that's just short, okay?
Just for some reason, a lot of these folks are real tiny. They're not
Made
supposed
Zach
to
a
be.
short king on purpose.
If you need to see like what people look like, just tell
I
me and I'll make
zoomed
them
in,
bigger.
so
What will I have been doing here all night?
I'm presuming you would have been drinking.
See, that would be the presumption. I'm just trying to decide if that's what he did all night.
Fair enough.
He's not one to hold his alcohol well.
Oh no. Well then. Sark is sauntering into this place.
It is moderately full. You see several tables with a lot. Like several tables are full, but there's still at least one empty, and there are chairs and whatnot around. There's plenty of space left. And
Yes.
I will say for Sark, when she notices that, it is the axe on his back and not the sword.
ooh,
Ugh.
Well, one does have to make their way to the bar to order a drink before even getting a seat. So
need a few more.
I shall roll
Just be cheersing with people around me.
perception on the way to the bar so that anything that Sark can perceive will be perceived on the way to the bar.
I'm gonna quickly do this.
Ooh, that's a very good roll.
I am acting drunk. I am not drunk, but I am
Oh,
acting drunk.
perception. You see a lot of things. You pretty much zone in on this is a group of three people just quietly talking. These two are very loud. These three are having a big meal. This guy seems to be talking to a construct, which, based on the thing you weren't here for, may or may not actually be able to listen, let alone respond.
Oh,
Poor
So
dude.
he sounds a little
Forever
drunk.
alone.
And then there are several just folks sitting at the bar, including Zach, which you recognize instantly.
yes. So my initial plans are immediately diverted to beelining it over to Zach, who was gone.
And he is seemingly incredibly drunk.
Hi.
You you attempt to stealth and not only knock something over on your way, but the barkeep goes, "Hey, be careful. And what do you want?"
Wait, do I even notice?
You
I have advantage. I definitely
yeah,
saw.
holy shit. Jesus.
That's just gonna be busting up laughing, like.
And meanwhile, Sark is going to have the undeniable, like, embarrassed cat face. Because, of course, Sark was trying to be sneaky and creep up on Zach.
Hey, buddy.
One ear is going to twitch as he looks Zach from head to toe and back again. how, uh, how long you've been here?
Is the sun up?
Technically, it will be down soon. But you know.
Oh, shit. Like a whole fucking day then. Fuck. Damn. Been here all day.
Hmm. Sark is going to glance at the barkeep and motion and hope that they will respond. And then we'll wind up asking if there's any way possible that he could get essentially just some milk in an ale cup, please.
Some milk.
And
Baby
have
wants some milk.
water.
Oh.
We don't have any milk.
Baby want milky.
No, stop.
Zach says out loud.
Oh, Sark is going to huff.
The sobering bucket's over there. He points over here to a barrel full of water near a table made for dunking people.
I don't fucking need that.
Yeah, especially
Sark
you've
is
been nursing one drink for 4 hours.
oh.
I've been paying for multiple though.
Yeah, for other folks.
In a roundabout way, I've just been giving you fucking like a couple of silver and gold here and there.
Sark's brow will quirk, and then instead we'll order a drink for himself since they don't have milk.
Gives you the drink, serves you the drink.
I pay for it.
Yep. Sark smacks his hand immediately.
Listen, any rabble rousing, you can take it outside. None of that
I
here.
was wanting to cause a bar fight.
What did you
Listen,
just
please,
say?
do not start a bar fight with the sisters here. I barely just got this place fixed up.
The sisters? Who are
Yeah.
the sisters?
Points to a pair of doorways over here, and they're in the private room drinking. They just got done with some adventure or something or other. Or they're happy the docks are open. I don't know. They're just here to get drunk and probably start a fight.
Well, shall we go introduce ourselves, my dearest Zach?
Yeah.
Couple of ladies might want some company.
Godspeed.
Ew. Ew.
Not like that. Although I'm not sure why you said ew.
You're
But
the one who said
whatever,
it like that.
You
When you phrased it
women.
that way.
You women. Are you
Still
just
acting completely drugged out of my mind. I'll kind of bust through the door on accident.
Oh my god. This was a terrible idea. Zach, what are you doing?
You know what? Let's check something.
I was just gonna knock on the door.
Are you fucking
I
kidding
won't make
me?
it look like I was trying to find the bathroom. Don't
You
worry.
accepted this earlier.
What?
What?
A command. I'm trying to figure out why it's not working suddenly.
Oh. I'm like, I accepted nothing.
You bump right into the fine lady here. And
This
upon
lady?
entry, no, this lady.
Oh.
Give me 1 second, real quick. I need to check something.
Beat their asses or recruit them into our crew.
This is how we recruit
both.
people.
This is how we recruit people that are violent.
You
I
bump
Because they were
into
here to
an
start a fight.
you bump
Why?
into an 8-foot tall hyena woman,
What?
and she turns to you and leans down real low and goes, "And what are you doing here?"
I was looking for the bathroom. I'm sorry.
Say,
Sark is going to
Fake dry heaving.
hold his head in one hand, and the other is going to slowly grope towards Zatch from outside the door.
Her whole fist grabs you by the head and like turns you toward her, and she just huffs and goes, "Bathroom ain't anywhere near here."
I knew.
What?
I got into town like 3 days ago. I'm sorry.
Just gives you another look.
I give her the best, like, innocent puppy eyes I can.
Roll
Sark is going.
charisma. Roll charisma.
Just charisma or like persuasion,
Just
deception?
charisma.
Just charisma.
She
Okay.
huffs and lets go of your head, pats you on the back, and pushes you at the door. "Well, then get on out of here. I'm not in the mood for you. Not in the mood
Sark
for
is
drunks."
Sark is going to catch his friend and then pop his head into the doorway. My apologies for my friends. Is there anything that I could perchance do to make up for such an outburst?
She grabs you by the head and goes,
Immediate small cap.
"Ooh." She picks you up and puts her in her lap.
Oh no.
oh no!
Ooh. Just starts petting you.
Miss?
Now this one I like. And the Aarakocra who's sitting in a chair at the one side of the room sighs and puts her book down and just goes, "You can't claim every tabaxi. We've had this talk."
This one likes to be claimed though. Already
See?
married twice.
See? This means 3 times.
3? He's going to look up.
How tall? How tall is Sark, by the way?
Oh no.
Because I know
Sark?
Matri's like a manlet, or not Matri, Zatch.
Yeah.
Not that short.
You're like 5'2".
He's 5'6".
And it's 5'2" to most people.
Yeah, you fucking freak ass giant.
Hell yeah, brother. How tall's Sark?
Sark, I imagine, is about the same size as Zatch, because they can fit leaning up against the door on top of each other, so.
Yeah, we're about the same size.
All right. I go, "See? He likes to be picked up and claimed. I'm keeping this one. Can't stop me." And
Unfortunately, that one's got good Tilbury.
Telbury? Why you going to Tilbury, little one?
Sark is going to look from one sister to the other, and then gets the brilliant idea to start purring ever so slightly as he begins spinning this tale of their triumph over evil and their journey to seek great things in other lands.
All right, hit me with a persuasion check.
Uh-oh.
Am I helping?
Sure.
Can you help?
Charming as fuck. Oh god damn.
That's
Maybe I
it.
should roll
You
myself.
roll yours, and if it's not terrible, I'll give that advantage. You have advantage, and you've at least got them listening, and the knoll is just lapping it up.
Excellent. Sark has never been pursued.
This is new for Sark.
The
Yo, we got-
Aarakocra. The
We got
Aarakocra.
openings on the ship if you want to come.
Aarakocra's raised an eyebrow and is just like, so your heroes who just got a ship are flaunting it and are looking for people to help you.
Yeah.
And let me guess, you just happened to stumble in here hoping you could sweet talk us into doing so.
No, I got a fucking piss, dude.
Sark is
Such a way with words.
It's such
Sark
a
is
way
going
I
with
just relying heavily on drunken charisma.
such a way
Sark is
with
going to-
words.
quickly glance at this man over here.
This man, that's
That's another woman, right?
yes, they're all women.
Well, he said,
Dark
"Oh,
woman.
I thought it. No, there's the bird, there's the hyena, and there's the shark
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
shark
are all
women.
in this room."
They're
Yeah.
all women.
Oh,
Mind you, they're also all about 8 feet tall and ripped.
Yeah.
oh,
I mean, if you're
Oh.
questioning her strength, we can always take it outside.
The knoll perks up and goes, wrestle, and literally stands up, holding
no.
Sark up.
oh.
How much is Sark freaking out into a claw tornado?
Godspeed, Sark.
did I
That
roll?
nice snoo.
Actually, I think they should roll animal handling. Hang on.
Yes, yes.
What is animal handling? Is that
Sark just rolls animal handling to self-regulate.
Ooh.
But handle himself. Oh god.
You're freaking out, but she doesn't care. It's just got a firm grip on you. And the shark lady just goes, fine, fine. You ladies know how this always ends up. Those two can wrestle, and I don't know, you pick one of us. There's only 2 of you. It's unfair otherwise.
Sure about that.
100%.
Am I?
Insight. You could take
No.
all. You think you could take all 3 of them, honestly.
Boom, boom, boom.
Which one looks like the worst one to tussle?
The worst one to tussle? Like,
Probably either Shark Lady or the lady that has me wrapped around
Oh,
her.
that one is taken by you. You
out
are
of the
fighting that one.
2, the one that seems like they to you would least kick your ass is Shark Lady.
Forgive me, I don't know anyone's names. I'm Zach. That's Sark.
I see Inglewill.
See Inglewill?
Inglewill just I see her
Inglewill
just
walking into the bar.
Ingwill's walking into the bar, and Sark and the Knoll are just. She's just carrying him out.
I assume everyone's walking in at this point, right?
Yeah,
Matri, Ferris. Is Bubs allowed in?
you're muted, dear.
Is Bubs
So,
allowed in?
Inglewood's gonna see Sark being carried by a knoll and just kind of go, please don't break him.
She just blinks. Like, that's the best part, though.
Please? Question mark?
She huffs and squeezes him.
I'll even roll a pretty little persuasion roll against that.
Oh,
Hey, sometimes the rolls aren't great.
yeah.
She'll huff and just be like, fine,
I mean, look at my insight.
and continue walking out with him.
I'm just this tiny little 2-foot tall kobold just staring up at her, beggingly not to break her cat.
I have asked their names, by the way, because I don't want to just point and be like, you.
Ha! You've done poor bear's one weakness: spontaneous names.
Gee, you found my one weakness.
My cat wants my popcorn.
Uh, the shark lady introduces herself as Ilona. The bird lady introduces herself as Tria. And the shark lady then goes, and that's Rona.
Rona?
Rowena.
Rowan.
I will
Well,
put their names in
Ilona,
here.
if you would do me the honor.
Fine. It's your funeral.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
And Goyle has no idea what's going on and is just watching confused.
Oh, you can't see what's
Nice.
happening with me.
Oh no, I can see what Sark is. The hyenas aren't here carrying Sark. He has no idea what's going on.
I feel like you would assume it's just another wife or husband thing.
All right.
I guess he just likes them in all shapes and sizes.
Well,
I will lead the way and I will open and hold the door for everybody.
Oh hey, Thatch.
Hi!
DM, I had to put another Bubs on there because I
I'm
still
still
can't
acting
move the one that
incredibly
you added.
drunk.
God damn it. Why can you never
You
move the
haven't seen me
one?
since yesterday.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know what? Get out of here,
Are
Bubs.
you okay?
I'm great. Play along.
Are you sure?
Right.
I'll make sure no one's looking at me and I'll completely drop it. Yes, I'm fine.
You good?
Oh.
We need people for the ship, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm trying something.
I found some passengers.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You want to introduce us to your new friends, or
I'm wrestling, says Rona,
And I'll walk out through.
and
Sark's,
puts Sark
Sark's,
down.
Sark's eyes are gigantic cat eyes.
right? Okay.
Hi, fairies. Hi, my tree.
Should I introduce you first to our other comrades?
Oh, Sark. Your friend's name is Rowena.
Yes. I'm
Is
Rona.
the other one Misha?
Oh my god.
I don't get that one, but I hate you purely out of instinct.
No,
Because
I
then
know.
together they would be Misha Rowan.
Damn
Yes.
you.
Why do you do this every time? Why are you the way that you are?
I'm Tria. The Aarakocra nods to herself. I'm Tria. That's alone.
So what's going on here?
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Wait. Okay.
I've I've been thrown to this fiery-headed hyena.
Initiative.
Start
I have
coming in from the
advantage.
top rope. By God.
I have advantage on initiative. But it's still a 6.
Good lord.
We rolled like shit for initiative.
Well, I mean, I did throw it over the big lady's shoulder. Taken out, so.
She put you
Big
down.
lady got the best initiative.
She put you down. And now she's going to put you down.
Well, I have a 6, not a 4.
That's what
Doesn't
she.
matter though. It's still last.
An 8 does not hit you. She drunkenly grabs for you and misses and starts growling. Come on, kitty. And it's Sark's turn.
And
I'm
what am I?
assuming you're not drawing weapons in a fist fight here.
It's wrestling.
Yeah.
They're calling it wrestling, but it's a fist fight, yes.
Essentially.
No rules about not pulling out magic though.
Listen, what am I supposed to be rolling?
It would be it'd be the same as your weapon. No, because
You
you've
have
got the new weapon.
claws, so
Yeah,
You have claws, so
you have
yeah, it would be the
claws.
same as
so
your
you it
weapon.
would be a same attack roll as your daggers, but it won't do the same damage. It'll just do 1d4 plus your strength.
Or I could just roll cat claws.
Yeah,
I already
that's what you
did.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
That will hit. You give her a good little scratch, and
So,
I am.
Is this a warm blood mating ritual or something?
A mating ritual. Of course, it would be another.
Hang on.
Doesn't understand.
I was asking Matri this just out of amusement, really. Because I imagine Matri's response is going to be fun.
But listen,
About that, yes.
part of this, however, is going to be this because since I have like extra movements and whatnot, on top of anything that Sark
hang on.
does, he is going to also be making a point of attempting to essentially pet her, like rough up her little mohawk, give her head ruffles.
So are you trying to hit her, or are you just trying to fake it?
Kind of both, because he recognizes that she indeed wants to do the wrestling, but he's also hurting.
She gets annoyed and looking at you, and she goes, "Don't pull your punches. Fight, wrestle, like a good kitty." And it's Shark Lady's turn.
Oh, she wants Sark to have the zoomies. That's what it is.
And fuck me, dude. That doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Does this? Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. It does if I don't cast shield, which I'm not casting.
Oh. Take a right hook to the jaw for 3.
We're rolling like shit.
Not yet.
Oops.
All right, and
Um,
it's your turn now, Zach.
oh, this is gonna be terrible.
Hell
This is
yeah.
gonna be terrible for you. I can only use my cat claws, which are
I don't even have that. All of mine is just strength, and then my strength modifier as damage.
Yep.
I can't even get a sneak attack.
It's the fun part about
Unless I
wrestling.
decide, you know what? All Hexblade's curse as a bonus action.
Wow.
It gets me 3 more damage, okay? I'll do 5 a hit instead of 2.
All right. Fair.
And I don't have anything for this, so I'm just doing strength. Nope.
You you go to punch and you're playing the drunk a little too much and just whiff down onto the floor.
Ugh. Shit.
Like right here.
Oof.
And it's
Oops.
big lady's turn.
Big. They're all big lady.
Yeah, she's the biggest one though. She's wide and big. Trying to remember what the hell her stuff was. Yes.
Good boy. That popcorn's for you. Yeah,
Thank you.
this is for you.
It's a 17 hit Sark.
17 is Sark's armor class.
So
It
yes,
hits that.
meets it, beats it.
And fucking wallops Sark hard.
Rude.
Oh,
Rude.
she's gotta be like a monk or some shit.
Alright, so that puts me down to 24.
And she just yells. And Sark, your turn. You just been fucking punched in the jaw.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I can give myself any more advantage.
Kinda can't.
No, I don't think I can.
Unless you're trying to hide behind Bubs, but that's not exactly in the spirit of what's going on.
No. So I guess I just have to
Remember,
keep doing.
this might be wrestling, but that doesn't mean you have to actually fight. You're a cat. What do cats do?
Wrestle.
do you do?
Grab hold of things and kick them.
They
Bite them.
climb. They climb, they kick, they bite.
I can climb her. She's bigger than me.
Phrasing.
Yeah. So, that is exactly what Sark is going to do. Is climb her. And
Then that would
do
be
the
acrobatic. You're gonna acrobatics to see if you can climb her. You failed to climb the giant woman.
Oh.
Actually, wait, you have advantage on acrobatics, don't you? Or am I crazy?
I should, yes.
Then you would, in
Because
fact,
it's a
climb the giant
dex.
woman.
Because it's a dex thing, and I have
No.
no.
Oh no.
Sorry. Talking to the cat.
Uh,
That
Okay.
isn't Sark.
Oh, okay. Then I think let's say yes. You climb the giant woman. You bop her with your cat claws. Or do you? What are you trying to do?
I am absolutely climbing as tall as possible onto her, holding on, and then swatting at her face.
4 damage. Hell yeah. Shark lady's
Isn't
turn.
it strength plus a d4? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is.
It
Yeah.
should be, yeah.
Which means that's almost max damage.
Yes,
Yeah.
twice in a row.
Hey, when I hit things, it's always going to be max.
The problem is, I know that she can whoop my absolute ass. Sark is not winning when it comes to just strength.
And Shark Lady punches. Oh god.
Really hard.
Uh,
Yeah, she punches really fucking hard.
Yeah, she's gonna clean your clock there.
Grrrng.
and 10 damage.
Oof. She's rolling great to hit me. Not so much on the damage side.
Wait, do we get like, because it's wrestling, is there any chance that we have to do like a dex save or something in order to evade? No, because that's what you roll for the armor class. Okay.
No. If they grab at you, you would roll something. You would roll against it. Which is why climbing
Okay.
her is probably the best idea, because she has to get you down.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
she's never
try
getting me
something
down.
here.
Alright. Zacharuni.
Wait, doesn't she get 2 attacks?
No.
Who?
You rolled 2 for her last time.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I did. That's right. I'm forgetting my own shit. Hey, there you go. You managed to not get whopped
No,
the
thank
second
God.
time.
I'll try to punch her again. But okay, hold on. I need to check something.
That just signed us up for something we cannot possibly win. At least Sark cannot possibly win. Although I don't know, he did slap hands with a lady, but he lost that round too.
Okay. I need to see how terrible this is gonna be. Does an 18 hit her?
Yes.
I'm pumping a 2nd level Divine Smite into this punch.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's
No wonder
going to
Zach signed us
be
up for this.
2 plus 3, and then I have to roll 3d6. Eight plus 5,
Ooh, damn.
13 damage.
Hell yeah. Good
As an
fuck.
uppercut.
She reels
With
back.
divine magic pulsing through it.
She reels back, and you see a few teeth fall out.
They'll replace themselves.
And
I
then
was
she
about to say.
cracks her neck. Goes, all right, maybe I was judging you too early.
Maybe you were. And I winked.
Ooh la la.
I wink. Hold on. That would be this. No.
You blink at her instead, like really hard.
Beat it by 1.
No, that's trying
That's
to
the
grab
hit part.
Sark off of her.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be a disadvantage?
Oh, you're right. It's still
I know, but I still burned a good roll.
fuck you. Sark, your turn. She's
Hold
desperately,
up.
she's flailing, trying to grab you, yelling, "Come here, kitty! Come here, kitty!"
He is going to. Do I need to roll acrobatics more? Or is it just
No.
established that I'm here?
I believe you don't have to.
Need to
Okay.
mark off my spell slot used.
So
Okay.
I'm still doing the cat thing, and
I think you're
then.
good until she succeeds. That will miss. Well, not miss. You whop her, but it's not enough to hurt.
Okay.
You bap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bap her off the
you
booper
literally
snoot.
bap. All right.
You boop her snoot.
Yeah.
Hey. Give him the old 1-2. Give him the old 1-2. 22.
Doesn't only the second one hit though?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
I could have shielded.
6 damage.
She can't catch me, but I can't hurt her.
I'm gonna try and repeat the same thing I did last turn.
Hell yeah. She spits a tooth at you as you
13.
miss.
The smite is not expended because I
Yes.
only use it if I hit.
Yep. Montree's just like, oh.
So how much longer do you think this is gonna take?
I mean, you guys could be chatting to the
Yeah,
one
y'all could
left
be
out.
doing shit
I'm just
inside
making
while
sure
this
you're
is
not
happening.
getting hurt. Let's be honest. That if that hyena gets a hold of you, she's going to manhandle you.
She's
You know there's a healer here, though.
the what's her name? God damn it.
You know I can also heal.
Ilona.
Tria.
I
Tria
thought
just
Tria was. Oh
the
yeah,
bird.
Tria is the
Aarakocra.
bird.
Tria sighs and goes,
Arona's the shark, and
Catboy probably got one more punch left in him before she falls over. The other two might fight until they're both out.
Little
In
does
that case,
Burb
I'm going to
know
get a drink.
it's going to be impossible.
Ferris is gonna go drink.
Yep, she and
Put
Bub just walk right in.
Put it on Zatch's tab.
Let us know when you two are
I'll
done
watch
goofing
you and be
around.
like, pull out my tab.
Does a 15 hit your AC, Sark?
No, it does
No.
not.
17.
Then she continues to grasp at you.
Disadvantage.
You'll see so.
Does not fall. Oh, wait, hang on.
Even worse.
She falls over. So you're now on top of her in a very stupid anime-esque,
Uh-oh.
like,
Oh no!
nose
You
to
fell
nose
with your face
position.
in between- Fell with your face on her chest.
Bosoms.
Bosoms.
Ah, bazombas.
Bosongas.
She's just like,
Well,
good
then-
kitty.
Oh.
She's plastered. Like, she's as drunk as Zatch is pretending to be. And it's your
So I
turn.
guess it's like I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. She's on the ground.
Punch her.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but like
You would have advantage because she's prone.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you hit
So
her.
now you get sneak attacks.
Yeah, you do actually.
Yeah, sneak attack.
Hell
Sneak attack, Sark, sneak
yeah!
attack. 16 damage.
Just don't kill her.
I
Yeah,
highly
non-lethal, non-lethal. We're not doing lethal here.
Yes, I figured. You absolutely wallop her. And she looks up at you, nose bleeding. And she goes, "Yeah."
Sark is concerned.
That does not hit. That does
That
not
does
hit
not hit either.
That hits even less.
Does, my God.
But let's see if Zach can even hit.
Nope.
14. Hold on. I think I have a bonus action spell I can cast. Oh, but smites. Those smite spells only apply to weapon attacks. Never mind. This is not a weapon.
You are a weapon, though.
Not a good one.
It doesn't say that it has to be a good weapon. It just has a weapon.
Then you know what?
Improvised weapons are still weapons.
Actually,
You know what? Yeah, sure. Branding Smite is cast. My next hit is gonna do another 2d6 radiant.
Hell yeah.
Which means if I use another Smite,
I would
it'll
also
do like 3d6 radiant damage.
Also,
for my next turn. Sark wears that skull helmet. I don't know what I would need to roll for a headbutt with the skull helmet on.
Why don't you just ask her if she yields?
Because he's going to do that after the headbutt.
15
She still
just.
can't hit.
Yeah, okay. I shouldn't
What?
be doing.
Why is she rolling twice?
Disadvantage. I shouldn't be doing that because it's wasting my good rolls, but I have to.
It's okay, I'm rolling like shit too.
As she misses grabbing at you, she takes a deep breath as you do whatever you're about to do.
Okay, yeah, I just want to know what I need to roll for attempting a headbutt with slightly added sternness to the headbutt.
It's still an unarmed strike, so it's the same thing, but I'll give you a d6 since you're wearing a helmet. So a d6 plus strength.
Okay, so 1d6 plus strength is a 1.
6.
That's to deal damage. You still have to hit.
Oh, right.
Which you do. And remember, you get sneak attack.
In the words of Scott Pilgrim, nobody wins a headbutt.
20. 20 damage.
Ouch.
Actually, let me check something.
Of non-lethal.
20 non-lethal damage, please.
Actually,
Oh,
you
no.
do not hit. And she swiftly dodges out of the way.
Patient defense.
I thought she was.
She's
on her
prone.
back.
Oh, you're right.
She
She's
can't dodge while
prone.
prone.
You're right. That was stupid of me.
I'm on top of her. She's prone.
You're on top this time.
20 damage. And now
For
her
once in my
forehead's
life.
bleeding.
And Sark is going to ask while purring if she will yield.
She yawns, grabs you by the shoulders, pulls you into a hug, and falls asleep.
Oh.
I love
Well.
her.
Sark, you killed her. What did you do?
Sark is a floofy boy. Stern and purring.
The 20 hit Zatch.
Yeah.
Okay. God damn.
11 does not, though.
Go back to that damage. Bop. Punch.
Wait. 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. I took the second hit as damage. My bad. With 22 health.
And
Well,
she
just gonna kind of watch with concern.
I'm gonna put my all into this punch. 19.
as you're saying that, or as you're going to punch, she says you put up.
Which is a crit.
It is. As you're punching, she says you've got a good fight for a dwarf. Now roll your damage.
Oh,
She hurt me. This bitch. Alright. So it's 5.
Out of the corner of Zatch's eye, he can see Matri standing in front of Castor and Pollux, going, "Give me a Z." And Castor and Pollux follow Z.
Yeah,
Give me
good.
an A. A. Give me a T.
Yes,
28.
good. 28
hold on.
damage?
No, hold on. Yeah, 28 damage.
Whoo. All that cheering did some good.
He was inspired.
I didn't even roll that good on the damage. I got a 3, a 2, and a 4.
I wonder.
Keep in mind, this is a level 1 Divine Smite, and then a what was the name of it? Branding Smite.
Well,
let me check what Branding Smite does, because I think it does a little thing.
how do you punch this shark woman after she calls you a dwarf?
I'll punch her in the tit.
going straight for the memories. My God, this
The shark
monster.
doesn't have them.
Oh, you're right.
Actually, no. I'm gonna punch her right on the tip of her nose.
Perfect.
Right on the tip. Just
Big-
full jump up, punch it down.
Perfect, because that knocks her out.
And she is now glowing a dim light for 5 feet around her. I will lay on hands for 1.
That's good.
To ensure that she at least has like 1 or 2 HP.
Yeah.
That I didn't just obliterate her from the planet.
She had 27, so that would have killed her if you were going lethal.
Ooh.
Well, it wouldn't have killed her. She'd only been at -1.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
not death.
Man knocked her out and turned her into a fucking nightlight.
Keep him. That's all with his fist, too. He did this. His sheer determination of never using his weapon. But he sure as fuck use spells.
Tria sighs, looks over at Matri, and then shakes her head and looks at Inglewill. Sorry about that. They're drunk, and they get fighty when they're drunk.
It's okay. I'm gonna walk over.
I'm gonna head over
right
to Tria.
here.
I'm gonna head over to Tria. Kind of here. That was fun. For me.
Probably fun for her,
It was
too.
quite amusing.
So you remember how we mentioned we're headed to Telbury?
When you leaving?
When are we leaving? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
We're leaving tomorrow. You're welcome to join. All
Well-
sense of drunkenness just completely dropped.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise her. She nods and goes, well, points at Ilona. She's going to want to kill you for the rest of her life. Not in a rude way, just kind of the way she is. And
So I have a rival now.
the cat. Well, if it's true that he's married twice, might be married 3 times now. That's the
Oh
first
no.
time. That's the first time anyone's ever actually managed to wrestle her.
I'm going to pat the shark lady, and I'm going to heal her just instantly for 29 HP.
Jesus.
She kind of coughs, rolls over.
I already lays on hands to her to make sure she's at 2.
Yeah, now she's at 31.
I'll offer my hand to help her get up.
Slaps your hand, gets up.
There.
That ain't the last fight we're having.
Maybe next time we can use weapons.
Somebody wants to die then.
Oh no, I don't think I'd ever want to fight you to the death. It was too much fun fighting you.
She's got a big, literal shark grin, missing teeth. Good way to sober up. Rounds on me. And she heads inside.
I'll follow her.
And Sark is currently trapped in a Noel's
Yeah.
embrace.
I'm going to poke
I
the knoll
will-
a few times.
I'm
He's
gonna
questionably purring.
spend 2 first level spell slots to cure wounds myself twice.
Hell yeah.
I heal for 19.
Well, Sark's purr does at least heal 1,
He heals 1 point of damage.
which
What's
means
22 plus 19? 30.
You didn't knock her out, by the way. She
No,
still
I
had a
know. She
lot of
fell
health.
asleep.
She's just drunk.
Yeah. Sark is just quietly hoping that in her drunken stupor she believes that he won.
Technically, you did. She fell.
You did
She went unconscious.
Fair.
So barbarian. Probably. Or monk.
I'll spoil it. They're all monk something else.
Shark Lady's gotta be monk bard. If she cutting words to me.
She didn't. When did I?
What?
No, she just insulted you.
Oh, I thought you were cutting words.
Oh no! She literally just called you a dwarf.
They were only cutting words in your own mind.
The
I
birds,
genuinely thought you were
The
cutting
only
words to
damage
me.
was emotional.
no, just actually insulted you.
That's funny.
I love it. I've been insulted by 2 large hulking creatures this campaign so far now.
Yeah, DM, how many points of
One
emotional damage is
intentionally,
that?
one unintentionally.
It's the same as cutting words, but it's not magical. It's just like the Tria walks over to Ingo Will and goes, "You seem to be the one with any sort of sense here."
Yeah.
You met Ferris.
You and the
love
maybe the
that
one
for
with the
us.
dragon, for all I know. And she's
Yeah.
crazy too. I don't know anything. But
How can I assist?
I want to apologize for stealing your cat, probably.
At this point, I can't tell if he stole the knoll or if the knoll stole him.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I feel like this is a mutual kidnapping. I don't know.
A
She's,
mutual kidnapping.
She's not letting go, so let's go have drinks until they wake up. Well,
What? What?
How? Well, Sark, good luck with that.
At least bring me a beverage.
When you untangle yourself from the knoll, you can come in and have a drink. Just
But
don't
I
leave
can't.
her asleep out there. That'd be very rude.
Put her in the recovery position, just in case.
Yep.
oh God.
There's like 0 chance that he can like carry her inside. I am betting.
If you want to try, that's a strength check.
Oh, that's why I'm saying there's 0 chance because my strength is terrible.
Your strength is higher than mine.
You're 2 feet tall. That's fair. Yeah, you can barely like wriggle. It's like the red guy in Bugs Bunny. It's like, will love him and hold him, and he shall be mine. Just both hands wrapped
Name
around
him
you.
George.
Name him Sark.
Listen. That charisma is not going to convince Matri to pick us.
That was fun.
This means I still never got to talk to the bean.
The
One
bean?
regret.
Yes, the bean. Because he brought the bean here from the dock.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
Unfortunately, you never got to talk to them. Shame you're stuck outside with the knoll.
Yeah, it's a shame you're stuck out there. Goodbye.
Heartbreaking. Oh well.
Over to the bar, guys.
They bring you into they rented the private rooms. They bring you in there, and you're free to
Oh,
drink
okay.
the night away.
I will abstain from drinking. I will just kind of sit in the corner awkwardly and watch because I don't know.
I will actually drink the night away this time.
DM, I've
roll.
got to ask
Yes.
when
Con
Ferris
save?
walked in, what was everybody's reaction to Bubs? Because I doubt that bringing a Drake into a place like this is common.
I mean, it's a pretty large area.
They shy away from him. Like, they're not giving him like dirty looks, but they're like, ew, you're supposed to leave the horses outside. That kind of look. Except for this dwarf like noodling on some bagpipes drunk. He like beckons over Bubs, and if he comes to him, he just starts petting him and being like, "Oh, Delilah, I missed you. You're such a beautiful girl."
Delilah?
Delilah? Why, Delilah? How drunk does Zach get?
You're out after a drink and a half.
Sounds about right.
Yikes.
Sounds like Andrew.
Sark never even got to drink his drink.
You
Nope.
didn't.
Mandatory sobriety.
And your tab is about 20 gold by the next morning. No matter what
Paid-
happens. There is no changing
Paid
that.
full with a 2 gold tip.
Fantastic. Does anyone else want to do anything before you hang out with the 2 sisters?
I don't know. Does Ferris and Bubs want to do anything?
Did she see them walk in?
Is anyone gonna talk to them?
Yes.
No.
You'll see them walk in, and they'll walk in and beckon you over with just like a casual wave. It's like,
I was gonna say, unless they beckoned her over, she was just gonna chill there at the bar with Bubs, but I guess they'll go over.
you're welcome to hang out.
No, they beckon them over.
She
She
kind of
would
wants to,
oblige.
during the night, Ilona bugs you to wrestle Bubs. She's very drunk. Again.
That's just leaning on Bubs while like half asleep drunk.
Are you saying that she encourages Zach to fight Bubs or
No,
Ferris?
she wants to fight Bubs.
Oh,
She wants to
Zach is
wrestle
just
Bubs.
asleep, like half asleep, leaning on Bubs for support.
Like, she's telling you a story about how she once wrestled a owl bear, and she's like, "No, I've always wanted to wrestle a dragon too." You know, slurring her words, barely able to function.
Hurts so much.
I mean,
if I
I
cast
feel like
restoration on her, does she immediately become sober?
Yes, and the answer is Zatch's tab goes up another 10 gold.
oh no.
Do you do that to me?
No, I just wanted to know if it would work.
Yes, and in response, the tab would go up another 10 gold.
10 gold, that's a lot of.
Yes.
She's a big lady.
she's a
Yes, but also
bird.
keep in mind, I am a small thing, so it's hard for my character to comprehend such thing.
She's a big, wide
I mean, I
woman
can
who
tell
can
you
hold
that
her
you can
drink.
restoration me and I'll be fine. And won't raise our tab anymore.
It's okay, I'll pass.
I don't get a single heal from Inglewill today.
Grandma,
Who started this?
Grandma's
Since
sad.
I
you
told
are
you I had
such
a
a small
plan.
thing, Inglewill, I do hope you don't perspire much.
What?
As the
Don't
saying
sweat the
goes,
small stuff.
don't sweat small stuff.
I hate you.
What?
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Because you're small stuff.
We just make Matri do death saving throws.
Montre, roll a malware check. Run your antivirus.
Does Matri have a VPN?
Does Matri have a real thing, or is it like McAfee?
Can I run Doom on Matri?
Now that's the
Matri
question.
is doom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just give Matri a gun and bam.
And a chainsaw.
Hell yeah. Oh, now just imagine Matri with a chainsaw arm.
I just
It's just
That's
an
a
arm
very
blade that
affectionate
can
drunk.
rapidly retract and
He's now
yeah.
climbed on Bubs' back and is falling asleep.
You guys need a room for the night?
technically the group of
Technically,
us don't.
Sark doesn't.
Well,
Sark has
technically,
all the warmth they could ever need.
Okay.
and then 85.
If it would have been under 20, you it would have been raining.
If it had started to rain, there would have been attempts to escape. But
Are you saying that you've just resigned yourself to your fate?
yeah, pretty much. That's kind of his MO. He resigned to his fate with the Maziga.
Alright.
Now his fate is resigned with his dearly beloved new
Do we crash
Korlands
here or do we crash
Hyena wife.
at the mansion.
at the manor?
I don't really have a preference.
/ do we bring them with us to the manor because now we are best friends?
I think Eagle was going to walk back to the manor. bypassing
is
this
gonna
little
do the
bean
same.
without talking to it.
How dare you?
Ferris has some work that she needs to do. She's gonna head back to the manor as well.
You bringing Bubs?
Is that a question? Of course I'm bringing Bubs.
I'm on Bubs.
You're
Do I
leaning
need to
on
roll
Bubs.
to stay on him while asleep?
Wouldn't he just
That's a
walk away
that's up
from
to
you and you fall to the ground?
That's a good question. Do you
Would
saddle
Bubs
him
walk
up onto?
safely enough?
Do you saddle him onto Bubs or just leave him there?
This is Zatch's fault. I'm gonna leave Zatch there.
2 nights in a row outside of the house. Fuck yeah.
You just kind of shrug and go, "Well,
Zach
we
is
have a
on the floor, full on asleep.
You reap what you
Oh.
sow.
we have 3 beds and the other one's not getting used." They pick Zatch up and carry him over.
Not even a rumble of waking up.
I will be right back. I need to get glucose.
Of
Okay.
course.
Yes, get your glucose.
But the night will pass and the next day will come and you will meet up at the dock. I hope at least. They're up at the crack of dawn. I don't know anything about Zatch.
I assume Zach would be arriving when the sisters arrive.
Yes, they'll be
Along with
carrying
Sire.
you.
I'll be awake
Actually,
by then.
Snark.
Fair.
Hold
fair.
on. No. How hungover am I? Not very.
Good for him. Alright. Then
You woke up in the middle of the night and chugged a whole bucket of water. Oh look, the little bean's back. The little bean. Oh no, where'd it go?
he's gone.
What if that's gonna be gone reduce sound? What if it's Gabu?
Gone.
Gabu. Oh, I should use that for Gabu. That's
That
cute.
should be Gabu.
Alright, fine. It's Gabu. You're right. Yes, I approve. Bean's gonna be over here. You nerds are all
Bean.
yeah. Eh. I'm sorry, I looked at Bubs' thing again. I put on my cowboy hat. I wake up. I put on my cowboy hat. I wake up. You're at a different area, which is not selling things, but I'm reusing the map because I'm lazy. You know what? I'm gonna grab a few of these dudes. Oh yes, the 2 turtles.
The turtles.
Turtles.
They've cloned.
Well, there were 2 of them. Oh no, there's still 2 over there. Those are 2 different ones now.
2 new turtles staring wistfully at the ocean.
Yes. This will be my stand-in for now. Alright. It's the next morning.
Where's
You all
Gabu?
meet up. You're right. I need to make a kobold later. I don't have one.
Okay. Make Gabu later.
You know what? Gabu's there. He's there somewhere. He's there somewhere. But next morning you meet up. The first ones there is Uncle Jimothy and Little Sam.
I hate that.
We're gonna get used to that name. Ever.
And
I hate it so much.
the two turtle are talking with them. They just have it. You know how you ever seen two old people just talking the ears off of two of folks? It's like that. And they're already on the ship, and these five are on the way. Rona is carrying Sark still. Yes. Also, you're muted.
Okay, well, as it's our ship, I will be getting on board. That way, I can usher people on board. So I don't know who these two people are.
That's Uncle Jimothy and Little Sam. You're
Oh,
seeing
okay.
Matryoff. You're now the target of their incessant old people talking.
Who? What?
You're the old turtles are now talking to you. Just
Okay, I have absolutely no issues with this.
it's the grandparents. It's the gathering of the grandparents.
I have bonded with the sisters, I assume, overnight.
I mean, you were asleep most of it. You bonded with the one mostly by punching her, but yeah.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Little Sam runs up to Matri once. He actually they probably would have all come together about the same time, but it's almost leaving time, so he jumps into Matri's arms, giving him a hug, giving him a hug, give him that, squeezing the metal. I'm gonna miss you again.
I shall return.
Yeah, but it's gonna take forever.
It will not take forever, little one.
Jimothy kind of steps up and pats Sam on the back and goes, "We're selling the manor and taking you up on that offer to move to your little town. This place is a little too exciting for us now."
I am glad that you will be in a safer, what I would deem a safer place.
Me too. We're also taking your friends, siblings. I'm still not sure.
For sake of a better term, I suppose.
Kin.
Yes.
We're taking them along with us. Your carriage is. It was a pain to get up there, but it's stored in on the bottom deck. It's a little crowded, but it shouldn't move. Uh, there's food for the time. There's all the supplies you'll need. Just stay safe, okay?
Of course.
Definitely should manage to do so.
And just,
At least as
I
safe as
will
we
only
can be
get
going off
into the
the
proper
strange
type of
lands.
danger.
that's perfectly fine nowadays.
Okay. I'm back. And apparently
Welcome
we
back.
have changed locations.
Yes, it is the next morning, and you're being carried to the boat by the big knoll.
Excellent.
and everyone is meeting up, and Jimothy kind of waves at you as you're carried into view along with everybody else walking in. And it's just
The bean.
you're you're very your new friends are interesting.
Radiant.
What is
Profoundly intriguing.
all right?
And surprisingly, incredibly comfortable.
That's good. And she just kind of walks by, carrying you in. Just goes, kitty cat, petting you as you go. Gabu and Mazoga are following close behind.
How do they feel about it?
Gabu's just happy to be here. And Mazoga is
I imagine Mizoga would be slightly happy about it, considering Mizoga has been very fond of their strength.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, you
Although I
are
imagine Mizoga would also boast about the fact that they had gone through an actual ritual in order to by orc standards.
the Null kind of the Null will kind of argue with that and go, so did we yesterday. How Nulls get married.
Ah, so it was a ritual that he had yet again unsuspectingly went through.
You don't know if this is true,
Of course not.
but she drags you down below looking for food. And Anders and Bergeron are working on the everything pretty much, and the other
Anders.
two go on to help. And yeah, it is early enough where it's time to set out. Do you have any last things you'd like to do before you leave the city?
I would like to talk to the bean.
I'm sorry, you're being carried downstairs.
I know. It's not destined to happen.
You point as you're being carried downstairs. Bean.
Bean!
So we have a bag of them now.
That was a good one.
As the ship
Thanks, I
goes
heard it.
off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Will the turtle people wind up coming downstairs? Sark is intrigued
The
by the
what?
turtle. The turtle people.
Oh, they're having a grandparents conversation
Oh.
with Ingewill, so
Or you just kind of going along with it. She's not a grandparent herself, but you know,
your grandma.
same energy.
Yeah. They give
Yeah.
off those grandparents that are somehow able to like live in an RV traveling, but no
That's fair.
RV. And
So, who's on
You're-
the helm?
I
that's a
imagine
good question. You should figure that out.
I imagine it's Gobu that's on the
I mean,
started
Gabu?
this off with.
Skabu.
Can't even remember your own husband's name or wife's name, whoever.
You know what?
Husband.
That's
Your
fair.
spouse.
What's everyone's passive perceptions?
But
10.
11.
18.
15, I believe. Give me a moment.
It's not good.
17.
My headphones are
16.
being weird. 1 second, I can't hear anything. I hate these headphones sometimes.
Passive option 18 during
All right.
the
Now I can hear you.
I
excellent.
have the best passive perception.
10.
Cool.
And I have the second best with 11.
Yep.
That is
Gabu,
passive.
Gabu, points at everyone and goes, "We're going that way," and points this way.
Ah. Going which way is the way that he pointed towards?
He pointed this way, which
Oh.
is the to better give you directions. The rest of the city and the high mountain outcroppings are to that way.
Oh,
Oh,
it's our
I see.
Can I pull out a map of shortcuts?
Huh. I
Just
think
see?
you on the ocean? I don't think you can. Hello, Northbreed. Welcome.
Use your action. In addition to storing normal maps can be used to generate a special map identifying a shortcut.
Can you do that on the ocean? I guess you could get like the good
Like go with all the currents and shit. It's mostly to make sure Gabu's not talking out his ass.
yeah, you can bring out a map.
Like,
Also remember, Gabu said he could sail. No one said he could navigate.
oh crap.
hold on. Let me just check one thing. It is a wisdom. I have to beat a 15. I have advantage on perception. I don't beat it.
You have a map and it's a map.
I have a map. Is that the right direction?
No.
Can I
It's
roll an
daytime.
insight check to determine this or to ascertain the same information that Zatch has that this is not in fact the right direction?
1 moment. I'm being told I need to mute.
Take your time.
Yes. Okay. I love you.
So,
Okay.
all about them Mets, baby.
Okay.
It's all about the Mets, baby. The Mets. Get a home run, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Cool if I wasn't muted. We're gonna take a 5-minute break because I need
We
to
could
use the
hear you.
bathroom. The stream couldn't
Oh,
because I drank a monster about 3 hours ago.
I have
But I will tell
had
you,
3.
Gabu is pointing you in the wrong direction, and most of you know it because that's toward rocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Be right back.
everyone's on the main deck. Ferris is just gonna be like, "Can we huddle up for a moment?"
Yeah. What up?
You know, my specialty's in the mountains, but I could tell you that's not the right way.
Oh, yeah. I think, like, everybody but Gabu knows that.
What I'm thinking is that I could navigate the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, couldn't we also just like ask any of the people that we hire if they're navigators?
We could. I'm just saying if it falls onto one of us.
True. I feel like it's going to.
Have you escaped the clutches of your giant wife? Sark?
I don't know. But he asked about our past perception. Gabu, all of us where they were going. All of us were. If I not escape the clutches, back to wherever Gabu made this. In which case, I will have to wait for Ursa to get back. But Stark's not gently. Not so much that their uses are needed elsewhere, but like their navigation. It's just their drive.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Oh,
That was actually very fast.
Yeah.
pissing speed run.
Piss, speed run, any percent.
Oh my god, cat. Did you hear my cat after that?
No, but it sounds like it's distressed.
Yeah, she always
But
does a piss speed run. She tries to pee as fast as she can.
anyway, uh,
So welcome
it's
back.
really obvious Gabu doesn't know his ass from his head here. In
He knows how
terms
to
of
drive. He just doesn't know navigation.
yes, like if you've allowed him to start moving the boat before double checking,
No.
he's moving it perfect. But actually, going the right direction, Gabu
Sark
is
is
not.
absolutely going to approach their husband and laugh lightly, in a pleasant way, rest a hand on his shoulder, and remind him that he is here for driving, but we have to follow the navigation of others because none of us, including Gabu, know where this island from. Because Gabu has never been to this island. Oh,
Yes,
does not.
Gabu's barely been out of that forest until lately. Gabu nods and just goes, "Okay, which direction I go?"
I shall procure for you the navigator. And Clark will sound very confident. Meanwhile, walks away, going to question who, if anyone on this boat, knows anything about navigating.
Who would be best to navigate?
Well, Sark's gonna go ask his new wife if she or either of her sisters know anything about it on the open seas.
And I'm going to go ask Anders.
Going up to Anders, he's currently pulling up the rigging, getting the ship turned around. All that magical, boring crap. Uh, but looks at you and goes, "Ma'am,
Can you navigate?
know the
If
basic directions of everything."
right, we're just trying to get a lay of the crew, see who might be best fit. Thank you. Being changes, I will be back.
He nods and uh, Rona. My brain hurts. Yeah, Roana. Roana uh shakes her head for a moment and goes, uh Tria is usually the one who gets us where we go. She'd be the one to ask.
Excellent. Thank you. And then he shall very lightly stroke her arm before meandering over towards her
Uh
sister, Tria.
she licks your entire face
Oh my.
and then goes down in the hole to find
Eat.
something. Eat, move stuff. Tria looks at you almost like she knows what you're about to ask and goes, "Did you really not see if anyone else you hired could navigate?"
As he gently wipes his face, he will look sheepishly down at the ground and over to his husband.
His eyes are
Yeah,
currently looking in different directions, and
that is the usual location for them.
she sighs and goes, "Okay, so he knows how to steer, but not where to go. Yes, that's what I'm getting."
Yes.
All right.
Steer the boat. He's just not great with navigation. Your
Well,
sister says that you typically get them where they need to go.
yes, and I know a bit about boating. Let me go see who else on the crew knows about it, and we can team up to make this work. Just get
For
him.
what it's
Can you get him?
worth,
Yes.
Ferris does amazing with navigation on land. Not sure how well that'll transfer, but she may be someone worth talking about navigation.
Best I can do is mountains.
She nods a bit, gathers Anders and Ferris, and she just takes a moment and goes, "All right. I understand you know something about tracking, moving, and such, according to Sark, yes?"
Generally speaking, yeah.
Okay. So you know east, north, west, and all that. And you know boats probably much better than I do, and I can get up high to make sure to get a better look of things. This should be easy. We just all work together. We know where we need to go and what direction it is from here. We just keep making sure we're going that direction. It's simple. Yes?
Right.
All right. And onto the open seas you shall go. And we will continue next time on Boat Arc, the worst
Boat
arc of
arc.
any
But
anime.
Boat arc. God damn it. When's our fucking tournament arc? When's our dark tournament?
You know what? You'll see.
Listen, I should have
Oh
realized
no.
us stressing about navigation shining moment. Talk to the bean.
You're never allowed to talk to the bean. That's the new
No.
rule.
No.
Whenever it's around.
Somehow,
But
some
yeah,
way.
I'm gonna wrap this up here.
Yeah.
And
Happy Valentine's.
happy Valentine's Day. You
Happy
found a
Valentine's Day.
giant wife.
You did?
Yes, did. My
I was
Valentine.
I was wondering which one you would end up with. You immediately bounced into her.
Happy Valentine's Day from us all.
The Notries have created a hive mind. Excuse me while I get the shotgun. See you all next week and tomorrow and whatnot.
Wow.
If only
Bye.
I could combine this with the robot voice.
You probably could.